when I left conventional medicine, I started to look at food. And I think I spent 10 years doing different therapies because I thought a therapy, I would be able to find a therapy that would be magically able to heal people. But no matter what I learned, I kept going back to the one source of life. And I would say the only source of life, and that is our food. But when we look at the food that's being sold today in shops and supermarkets, we cannot decide whether they're healthy or whether they're not. But this was a wonderful man that came to give us a lecture many, many years ago. His name was David John Broome, and David Broome is a herbalist over in England, a very well-known herbalist. And he started to use this technique, Kirlian photography. It's not new. Kirlian photography has been there for a long, long time. We haven't been told about this. But what Kirlian photography does is it takes a photograph of the aura of the body. There is a very healthy aura around the body. Now there's a photograph here. And this is a photograph of a body that is under stress. So that person is not very well. And then this is the results of the person who is taking Fulvic Minerals. And when I say we're taking Fulvic Minerals, replacing the minerals that are missing, that are essential to the life of the cells of the body. And that can be replaced very, very easily and very quickly, considering how long it takes to make the body ill. It can take much shorter time, a matter of weeks or months, to make the body healthy and bring the body's energy back. And then the photograph can be taken. That photograph was taken before Fulvics, and this one was taken afterwards. So now I'm going in here because this here is a mineral that you would buy in the shop. I had been buying them for years because I knew I had to supplement my diet, and I was doing the best I could with what was available to me for what I knew. But of course, I suppose I was lucky to. I'm a bit of a forager or a bit of a detective. I will keep going until I get what I'm looking for. And I found a way to help people heal themselves without having to go to doctors or therapists. Now it does come with a little bit of education and support, but we have that for people. That's important. And we also have the scientist that's there to support us, to get us to understand and to get us to use products like that. This is a very, very powerful fulvic mineral. And that's the difference between the body that's under stress. Now, the body can be under stress because of some emotional or mental problem, but food can also be a huge stress to the body. So when we eliminate toxic food from our diet, we become more clear mentally, and in doing that, then we become emotionally more stable and happier. We can think better. We often talk about the gut feeling. If our body is under stress, our mind, our brain cannot function. But the great thing about it is that if our gut is in a healthy condition, and if we're taking fulvic minerals like this, then the body has the ability to override much of the stress until the stress passes off, and then the body goes back into its beautiful way of taking care of itself. So this here is the fulvic mineral. Where have I got it there? That's the photograph of the fulvic mineral. So we take that now. To heal the blood, we only need to take that for 3 months, once a day for 3 months, and watch what happens. We don't have to work. We don't have to do the work for the body. The only thing we have to do is give the body what the body requires, and the body will do the work for us on its own. And we would be very surprised by the results that we get as we move along this journey of self-care. That is just a document that was done in 1936 to say that the soil is depleted of nutrients, and the soil is sick, the food is sick, the people are sick. So that's why we are coming to a more sustainable, we're cleaning up all the toxins in the world today, and that is more of a reason why we are taking care of ourselves, because we want to get through all this toxicity and we want to come out the other side and to be the winners that we are designed to be. Happy, healthy and prosperous. So that is Fulvic Minerals. Fulvic, I never explained how the Fulvics work. Where do we get them? Well, we get a lot of vitamins from the soil, and we get some minerals from the soil. Calcium is a very soft mineral that we can get from the soil. But minerals are a bit like, essential minerals are a bit like, the gold and digging for gold, coal or zinc or iron or whatever it is out there that's needed for industry. There are veins of minerals on the planet that are highly mineralized from prehistoric years. And now these essential mineral areas, we call it, I suppose they're mining for essential minerals for humans. Now we're going back to that, and that's where we're getting them. So these minerals are minerals that have been broken down before or after the Ice Age, and they have been rendered into minerals. Hard minerals have been rendered into liquid form, and they're sitting there in a very digestive process, very pre-digested. When science comes along and extracts them from the earth, they are bioavailable to the body. So when we take them into our body, they go into our body, pre-digested, no work to do, in they go, and they start creating their magic inside in our cells. Because our cell life is the most important thing to look after. So if the food is dirty, the cells or chemicals in the food, the cells are not being fed. But when we get rid of the toxins and when we put in these fulvic minerals into the body, we are able to feed the cells. And that's how we go from there to there. We start healing, the body starts healing itself. All we have to do is just sit back and let the body do the work.